How many times have you said, "This time, I'm really going to stick to it"? Maybe it was a new hobby, a workout plan, a YouTube channel, or even a business idea. And for the first few days or weeks, you were obsessed. You couldn't stop thinking about it. But then, slowly, the spark faded. You lost motivation. You start telling yourself, maybe this isn't for me. Then something new catches your eye, and the cycle starts again. If that sounds familiar, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not broken. You just have what they call a novelty seeking mindset, a brain wired to chase what's new and exciting. In this video, we'll break down why your brain does this, how novelty seeking affects your focus and goals, and how to finally find balance without losing your curiosity. So, every time you start something new, your brain rewards you with dopamine. When you feel that spark of excitement, that's the dopamine talking. Here's the twist: when your brain releases dopamine, it doesn't come from success but from the anticipation. You feel the motivation not because of the result, but because of what's possible, what's the fantasy of what could happen. That's why starting something new feels so amazing. The gym on day one feels full of potential. The new project feels like, hmm, this could change everything. But as soon as things become familiar, your brain's dopamine goes to shit. You stop feeling that rush, and suddenly, you think something's wrong. It's not you, it's the biology. Your brain is simply wired to seek stimulation and avoid repetition. Here's how the pattern of the novelty seeking mindset goes: you start something new, you get what's called uninformed optimism. The challenge hits, you get what's called informed pessimism. Then you feel stuck. This is when you've reached the valley of despair. If you fail this valley of despair, you will quit and chase the next new thing. This becomes what I call the novelty loop. And here's the problem: every time you quit when it gets boring or hard, your brain learns that quitting is relief. You've trained your brain to escape discomfort instead of working through it. That's why you can have 10 half-assed projects, but none of those projects are completed. It is not a lack of talent. It is a pattern of chasing the high instead of building the habit. Social media fuels this even more. We scroll through endless highlight reels. People launching their first business, mastering their skills, traveling, changing their lives. Each post hits your brain like a mini dopamine shot, and that constant stimulation rewires your focus. When everything online moves fast, real progress, which in reality happens slowly, starts to feel boring. So, you start expecting your goals to feel exciting 24/7, and when they don't, you assume you're on the wrong path. But here's the truth: every worthwhile goal gets boring at some point. That's not failure, that's the stage right before real growth. Let's try to shift how you think about this. Being novelty seeking is not a flaw. It can even be a superpower when you use it correctly. Naturally, you're curious. You love to learn, you love to explore, and you love to create. The problem is not your curiosity. It's the lack of structure around it. Here's what you do instead. Instead of bouncing between random ideas, pick one theme, pick one project to center everything around. For example, if you love creativity, build around that. You can write, design, make videos, but all connected by one goal: expressing creativity. Set mini seasons. Give yourself permission to explore new things, but within time limits. For 3 months, commit fully to that one path. After that, review, keep it, adjust it, or pivot intentionally. Lastly, reward consistency, not just excitement. Track the days you show up even when it's dull. That's when you're rewarding your brain for discipline. So most people quit right when things are starting to work because progress stops being exciting and it starts feeling like a routine. But boredom is a sign that your brain is moving from dopamine mode to discipline mode. That's when growth compounds quietly, when you don't feel the fireworks, but you're building foundation. Think about brushing your teeth or even maybe going to the gym. Those used to take discipline, but now they're habits. That's what happens when you stay consistently long enough. It becomes automatic. That's how mastery works. If you can stay steady through the boring parts, you will separate yourself from 90% of the people who quit when the high fades. I used to jump from one idea to another constantly. Even today, though. New projects, new goals, new passions, a new workout routine. I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know whether I should bulk or whether I should cut. So each time I get excited, I will tell everyone, make plans, and a few weeks later, move on. I would feel frustrated, disappointed, wondering why I couldn't commit. But once I learned how my brain worked, everything changed. I realized I did not need to do one thing forever. I just needed to do one thing long enough to actually see results. And funny enough, the more consistent I became, the more freedom I actually felt because I wasn't starting over every month. I was building something that grew. So if you can't stick to one thing, it's okay. Your brain just loves novelty. Use it, but don't let it control you. Stay curious, but stay grounded. Stay in the present moment. Because results don't happen quick. It doesn't happen when you start. But when you keep going, even when it's not exciting anymore, that is where you will see it compound. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos where I talk about how to navigate life. And if you want to go deeper, join the Novelty Seeking Brotherhood Discord server. It's my new Discord community for people who crave new experiences but want to build consistency. You may find people just like you, curious, creative, and ready to finally stay focused. Link for the servers in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.